Hey everyone, today we're digging into a question I know a lot of you have. Can you really get a valuable Microsoft certification for free? It's a promise you see all over the internet, especially for folks looking to level up their careers. So, can you actually do it without spending a single dime? Let's find out.
So what's the deal? Is this whole free Microsoft certification thing for real, or is it just a myth? It can be super confusing, right? There's just so much noise and conflicting info out there. Our goal today is to cut right through all of that and just give you the straight facts.
And look, this isn't just something we pulled out of thin air. You see posts like this one on Reddit all the time. This is a real live conversation happening in tech communities right now. People are actively hunting for this stuff, sharing links, and trying to figure it all out. Stick with us, because we're going to get you the real story.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to explore this whole quest for free. Then we'll talk about the critical difference between the training and the actual exam. After that, we'll show you how to master all the material for free, how to slash that exam fee, and my favorite part, how to keep your cert active for free. Yep, totally free.
All right, first things first, let's talk about this quest for free. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, we've got to break down what people even mean by free in this world. Understanding this is absolutely key to not falling into a common trap.
Okay, now for what is maybe the most important part of this whole thing, training versus the exam. Seriously, this is the heart of the matter, and it's where pretty much all the confusion comes from. See, on one side, you've got all the learning stuff, the video lectures, the tutorials, the study guides on Microsoft Learn. This is everything you need to prepare. And yeah, that part is totally 100% free. But then on the other side of the coin, you've got the official proctored certification exam. That is the test that proves your skills, earns you the credential, and, well, that's the part that usually costs money. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Check out what this person on Reddit said. It really hits the nail on the head. You see a headline promising a free certificate, but it's really just a link to a free course. It's a huge frustration, right? Getting this distinction is everything.
Okay, so now that we're all on the same page, let's talk about the good stuff, mastering the material. This is where you can get some serious value, because the learning part, it's genuinely free. So your starting point, your ground zero for all this is going to be Microsoft Learn. This is the official spot, and it's absolutely packed with everything you need to get ready. And did I mention it's free? It's an incredible resource.
So what's inside this treasure chest? Well, you're getting personalized learning paths for specific jobs, like a data analyst or a security engineer. We're talking detailed modules, step-by-step guides, all the official documentation, and even community forums to ask questions. Literally, the whole shebang is right there for you.
Okay, so you've put in the hours, you've gone through the free material, and you are ready to go. Now, let's talk about the exam fee, and more importantly, how to slash it. This is where the strategy comes in.
The magic number here, the one we really care about, is 50%. That's right, we're talking about cutting the biggest cost you have right in half. For most of these exams, this is the most common and achievable discount out there, and I'm about to show you exactly how to get it.
So there are basically three main ways to get that 50% discount. First, and this one's for pretty much everybody, is Microsoft Virtual Training Days. Then you've got the Enterprise Skills Initiative, or ESI, which is for folks whose company is a Microsoft partner. And finally, there's the Microsoft Ignite Challenge, which is a limited time thing.
All right, the easiest one for pretty much anyone is the Microsoft Virtual Training Days. It's a super simple three-step deal. 1. You register for a free training event online. 2. You show up and attend the whole virtual session. And 3, a 50% exam discount gets automatically linked to your email. Boom, that's it. Super simple.
Okay, next up is something called the ESI program. This is for companies that work with Microsoft. The big takeaway here is this: go ask your boss. Seriously, ask your manager or HR if your company is part of the Microsoft Enterprise Skills Initiative. You could be sitting on this amazing park and not even know it.
And the last one is the Microsoft Ignite Challenge. This usually happens once a year. You complete a learning challenge, and that makes you eligible to win a discount voucher. Now, here's the catch. It's a sweepstakes. It's not a guarantee. It's an awesome opportunity for sure, but you gotta know that it's a limited time thing, and there are only so many vouchers to go around.
So, you've done the learning, you passed the exam with a sweet discount. Now what? This leads us to the final piece of the puzzle. And trust me, this is the best part because it is 100% free.
You heard me right. 100%. The cost to renew your certification? It's zero. Zilch. Absolutely nothing.
It's actually a really cool way Microsoft encourages you to keep your skills sharp without breaking the bank.
So get this, once you're certified, you don't have to fork over more cash for another big, stressful exam every year. Instead, you just hop online and pass a free, open-book renewal assessment on Microsoft Learn. It's designed to make sure you're up to date, and it costs you nothing but a little bit of your time.
All right, let's wrap this all up and give you the clear, smart path forward for getting and, just as importantly, staying certified.
So if you take away just one thing from all this, let it be this. The training you need to prepare is totally free on Microsoft Learn. The exam, your biggest cost, can be 50% off if you use one of these strategies, and the renewal to keep that certification active, 100% free.
So, look, is getting a Microsoft certification from start to finish totally free? Well, that's kind of a myth. But is there a super smart way to get it done for a tiny fraction of the cost? Absolutely. That is very, very real. The learning's free, the exam's half off. The only question is, what are you going to master first?